The new Audi A3 4th generation is much sportier, much progressive than the car before. For example, the new single frame is much wider, lowered more to the ground, as well combined with this nice honeycomb grille design already available in the entry level, combined with these nice sculpture air intakes, and for sure also this nice modern headlight design. The next highlight is the nice new body side, especially with this negative section which tucks in and has a really nice play with this kind of light sources, especially with the quattro theme on both axes, combined with this nice body to have a really extreme sculptural design of the side view. The next highlight is especially the new greenhouse. It's much lower, and what is also totally new is this new triangular shape of the seat post. It's much more lean forward, located more on the rear axis, and gives really a nice sporty feeling. The windscreen is much flatter, and the spoiler is a little bit bigger to give a really compact but wide impression of the rear as well. The new rear light of the Audi A3 also has a really nice design, especially with the interior of the line, because the vertical oriented lights speak a really good interaction, good synergy with the shot line of the trunk. And the night design looks like illuminated. The new Audi interior design is as sporty as the exterior. For example, what you already noticed here are these really immersive cockpit with these air vents combined with the cluster. The next one is the virtual cockpit combined with the HMI display. It's more like a new digital stage for us. As well, this kind of nice profile which also combines the whole setup of the interior complete together in one row, and also speaks a really nice horizontal layout. The same design concept from the dashboard we also transferred onto the center console. Black areas already showing the interface relevant interaction components combined with this really nice profile of the application area.
If we take a look at the user interface of the new A3, we see that this is a whole new car generation. In front of the driver is the fully digitalized cockpit. In the center, the 10.1-inch touchscreen. Then in addition, for the first time in the A3, we have the head-up display. We know the head-up display from larger premium cars. Now also a full-size windshield head-up in the A3. Underneath this digital cockpit, we have a variety of functions which are still on hardware keys. For example, up here is the climate control, underneath the switch bar with a variety of driving functions, the drive select button, the parking functions, and then in the middle console the volume switch. If you go back up to the touchscreen, we have all the infotainment functionality up here, and the interaction with the MMI is only with touch, and of course with a new generation of speech, which I can start here at the steering wheel. In the center screen, as I said, we have the touch screen. Basically, everybody knows how to use a map on their smartphone or on a tablet. The pinching gesture for the zoom and the swiping gesture for moving in the map. Now, if I look back into in the cluster instrument, as most Audis have it, the view button for changing from a big map to a small map. In addition, now we have 3 different styles for the cluster instrument, so you can just adjust it the way you want it, so everybody feels comfortable with it. So often a car is not only used by one person, but by the whole family. That's why we integrated personal profiles. So depending on who enters the car with the cell phone, the Audi knows who is entering, and it will adjust the car just the way this person left it. For example, the color of my ambient light, the setting of my cluster instrument, the position of my seat, and so on. The second big advantage is also I can take my personal profile to the next A3. So if I change my car, I just add a user or me as a user, and then the car takes over the settings as I had them in my last A3.